Everyone, this is Sam Cray with the Heart, and I am back with a little video. We're going to make some cards today together, and so I've got everything kind of cut out and ready. We're going to talk it through. We are going to be using some products from Not Too Shabby shop, including this paper pad, which is Coffee and Books, and it does not match my ephemera, but if you don't have the matching match, I'm going to kind of show you how I found ways to kind of, I just went ahead and used my paper to match that up. I'm also using these stacklets from Tailored Expressions. I'm using the scalloped as well as the rectangle. And this is blue and pink birthday, or pink and blue birthday ephemera from the Not Too Shabby shop. So this card these cards I'm going to be using these as focal points for the front of my card, but I'm going to be using them, I believe, on the inside of my card for my next video. I'm going to be working on that next. And so, or maybe not next because I got something I got to do, but I've got 4 cards, and so, you know, traditionally we will take, you know, our paper and we'll cut it down to the 4.5, 5 1/4. In this case, I used my scallop stacklets to cut my mat, and then I used some white paper to do like a scallop mat, and then that paper pad has some coordinating paper. I used a coordinating pink, and I cut that out in order to kind of give me all my little mats. So in my next couple of cards, I'm going to show you how I actually maximize the use of my paper, and so some techniques that you can use if you have just a little bit of paper and you want to make a card with it, or you're hoarding some paper, maybe you have some special paper and you want to make sure that you use every bit of it. These are some techniques. So this is your more traditional way. I'm using ribbon. I'm going to fuss and struggle with it because normally I use tape, and for some reason I did not have tape at my desk, and I couldn't be fussed to turn off my pause, because I found that when I pause, it creates these weird pauses in my video. So you're going to see me struggle a little bit with the ribbon because of it, and that's because I can't be fussed to get up and find the tape, so that's on me. But I am using my favorite Barely Arts glue to kind of put everything together. So this is just an A2 size card base. This is very pretty paper, and I really like how it all kind of came out with these really cute little ephemera pieces. So, and that's just going to go there, and that's going to help me kind of hold that ribbon down. So I'm going to go ahead, and these are very, very simple cards. These are simple cards. I think that everything is so cute that it just really works because the sentiment is all there. You don't have to do much. I might go through and put some enamel dots throughout, maybe some little bling, I don't know, just depends. Sometimes I don't put a lot of stuff, I think I might be mailing them. So that's gonna go right there, and done. So now on to the next one. You'll see, now when you do this, don't do it so quickly like I did for this one, but you just take your die and you go ahead and use your die to cut the middle out for that mat. You can see that mat, and the other side is what I'm going to be using. And so then you just cut a scalloped piece that is big enough to cover the hole there, and then you put your mat on top, and boom, no one even knows that you use that middle. But that's a really great way of utilizing all of your paper. If you're using larger pieces of paper to make your mats, and you are not using the entire paper, like part of it's really going to be hitting, such as the middle, then you can actually use your dies to kind of utilize that middle piece that's basically going to be going to waste. And so you can see me struggling with this stupid ribbon. And ribbon is one of those things that I think has kind of fallen out of vogue a little bit. Not a lot of people really use ribbon. I don't see it quite so much anymore. We have so many cool dies that can kind of mimic ribbon. But I still have quite a bit of ribbon in my stash. I mean, I got rid of a lot of ribbon, and I still have so much more that I probably should go through, and I've got a big stash coming, so, well, I need more things to look through. I have so many things to look through, it's not even funny, but I think it's good to do that, and it helps you see what you have, and to, you know, I need to shrink what I have. So, and then that scallop piece, like I said, just covers that down, and it really becomes invisible. You don't really see it, and it's really, you know, it looks cute. So I just wanted a little something extra, because it was like not very much going on, because everything is so, really, the ephemera really is just has everything you need. So, and then that matte piece, which is the opposite side, just goes right down on there. And so, you know, that way everything goes together. You know, it goes together. They're meant to be, you know, used together. And then you've got your cute ephemera on some low profile foam tape. That's my Altenew favorite foam tape. Love it. My favorite. I use this stuff by the caboodle. And then you just put that right down there in the middle, and that card is done. So the next two cards are my favorite, I think, because I just love these blues. The blues are smashing. So I've got this ribbon. This ribbon is from Stampin' Up, I believe, and I've had it in my stash for quite a while. Quite a while. And so I'm struggling, of course, because it doesn't want to stick down. So don't forget, note to self, to bring some tape with you to your desk. And the thing is that we don't have a lot of light today. I mean, actually some light just kind of went on as I'm saying that. But when I was making this video, there was not a lot of light. It's a little bit overcast here in Southern California, which normally it's not a thing here, but it's a little overcast right now, and I guess we're getting ready for a big storm. We're going to have some rain. So that means that, you know, not a lot of light. So I'm trying to give myself some more light, and so I'm really cramped right here because I'm on the back of me. So, yeah, stupid ribbon, it's just giving me a hard time. But I really, 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 really love the colors of this particular paper. I think this is really pretty with the dark blue and the pink. And I think it matches really, really well with this ephemera. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun ephemera. And so almost a little bit of a pita, but that's okay. So now I just had some blue cardstock at my desk. I must have used it for something, and it was there, and it was perfect. It fit exactly what I was looking for. And so that's just going to fit over on that little spot right there in the middle. And like I said, these all follow the same outline, the same design. So if you're going to be making multiple cards, that's really an easy way of getting a lot of multiples done. And there's a ton of ephemera, so I'm going to do the best I can to use it up in a useful way. So now I'm going to go ahead and put down my little fox. That card is done. I'm just kind of gluing everything. And now I've got this last card. And so this one is a light blue. It kind of does the opposite. So it's light blue with a dark blue sort of matte. And this particular ribbon, I cut it very long. I don't know what's up with that. So, and I'm just go ahead and fold that ribbon over. So I am just trying to clean up. It's a disaster. I mean, when you're getting ready to do a big distash, it can be very much a disaster. And so I do have quite a few things I still want to go through and make some decisions about, like being realistic about what I'm going to do and what I'm going to use and what my life is going to look like in the next year or two. And the truth is, like, I'm not a spring chicken, and so I got to be realistic. And so the thing is that there's so many cute new things coming out that it can be very difficult to kind of say goodbye to things, especially things that you bought with the intentions of using and that you didn't use it. So, I don't know what happens. I have a ton of paper. I don't know what to do with it, but I mean, I could donate it, of course. I've done that, but Anyway, I'm keeping the paper for now. I really don't do a lot of scrapbooking anymore, but I'm going on a very, very big trip this summer. So I do plan on making a scrapbook. I made a scrapbook 25 years ago when my mom and I went to Europe, and we're going to Europe again. So I am going to do another scrapbook, I think. And I think I'm going to be making them for my, at least for my sister. I'm going to be making one for her. So I will utilize as much stuff as I can, you know, and so I'll be doing another de-stash. Like, I always think, God, I have so much stuff, there may not be another de-stash, but that is not true. There's always a de-stash. And so you can see me put that together, and then because I had this extra long piece of ribbon that I cut, I just tied a little bow there at the bottom, and I'm going to cut off the little ends. And I love how these cards came out. So you can see that if you love the paper, of course you always can do amazing things with paper, but if you have ephemera and you didn't buy the matching paper, just look through your stash. I'm sure you have something that will match. And so this matched actually very nicely. So here are the cards, and they are very, very simply done, but I think they're still very cute. So, like I said, I'm probably going to do some enamel dots or some other little goodies we'll see on there. But thank you for watching. It's the Sand Crayon Hobby.